What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pristine Auto Clean YouTube channel. And it's a busy Friday here, about 10 a.m. and we've got a couple coatings on deck, and we got this GMC Yukon Denali. It's in for a 1 year, no interior, just exterior. And we have a Tesla Model 3, brand new, 150 miles on it. Gonna be in for a wheels off coating. We'll coat the wheels with C5 wheel armor, all the paint with our 1 year ceramic coating. We're also going to do the hubcaps and the rims underneath the hubcaps, and we'll do the door jambs and all the painted areas and everything. Just like that, we got them both prepped out, drying off and everything. And as you can see, this Yukon Denali has definitely been through something. Some holograms on it from an inexperienced rotary operator. Customer said this is in quote-unquote perfect condition. Obviously, you know, what they see and what we see are two totally different things, but we'll get this all dialed in for them. And as far as the Tesla, I mean, she's brand new. I looked it over when the customer first got it, and I mean, the paint's pretty crispy. This is very soft paint, so we will do a polish on it. We'll get it dialed in as well. And probably time lapse the paint correction part of it, because you guys don't really want to get bored by it. This is probably going to be a solid 6 hours of wheeling on this thing, but stay tuned and we're going to show you guys the finished product right before we coat it. Alright guys, we got the Yukon Denali all dialed in with our gloss enhancement. Looking pretty good, panel wiped. We'll go around panel wipe it again tomorrow morning. We'll let any residual water do its thing. Gonna move on to the Tesla. We got some slight scratches in it. Nothing super crazy. I don't know if you can pick it up on light. Just light marks. I'll dial this thing right in, and we'll go from there. What's going on, guys? We're back next day, Saturday. I woke up late today. Rarely happens, but last night we got the Tesla all prepped out, panel wiped. We got the Yukon Denali prepped out, panel wiped. We're gonna go around and give it a final panel wipe with Car Pro Eraser. 2 brand new towels, same thing as if you were painting a car trying to use wax and grease remover. We want the best chemical bond between our ceramic and our paint. As you can see, paint looks really good. Obviously there's no correction light on it, so it definitely still has some defects left in it. Customer didn't want perfect, so you know, we're just trying to meet the customer's request. He wants it easy to clean. We can definitely do that for him. Tesla, we're gonna go a little bit further on. We're gonna ceramic coat the door jambs, under hood paint. We're gonna do the wheels, the barrels, these faces, as well as the hubcaps, and put you guys on time lapse. Probably do the head cam footage, and stay tuned. And I'll check back in with you guys when we're wrapping these things up. Alright guys, figured I'd give you a quick rundown on what products we're going to use. This is a product called Y-Wax. Total Auto Solution is the manufacturer of it. You know, some people say, oh, it's a no-name brand, this, that, and the other thing. I've used this on my personal car. I've used it on wheels. I've used it on plastics, as well as paint, and it holds up. I mean, a year at least. Extreme hydrophobics. It works really, really good for the daily driver, where you're going to be desanding their car every year. I totally recommend checking this out. Very cost effective, very easy to apply. So anybody looking to get into ceramic coatings, it's definitely worth your time. They also have a ceramic booster spray called Phobic, which pairs well with this. And I just wanted to tell you guys what I'm using. And we'll be using C5 Wheel Armor by G Technique on the wheels. Yeah, figured I'd give you guys a little rundown. Alright guys, I'm going to show you a little trick on how I coat intricate areas like this. It is covered with water spots. The guy didn't even say anything about it. But front end of a car, it's going to get covered with bugs, so we're going to ceramic coat it. The way I do this most efficiently is I take a little cheap Harbor Freight spray gun, regulator on it. Put a pipette of ceramic in it. Should be enough. And very easy, just point and shoot. I mean, obviously you want low pressure. You don't want to bomb this thing in overspray. That's too much. You just want to fine mist, just like that. I'll pour some thinner in here after, clean it. And then same process. I always go around, get all the overspray off. Not that there was much because we shot on a really low pressure. And then same thing. Go through, wipe it off. Okay, this gets every nook and cranny. And go around, check for high spots. And now when bug season does hit, this customer is fully protected. He's not gonna have to use bug remover. This thing will stay looking like this for, you know, at least a year. And it's just a good way to give your customer that little something extra. Alright guys, that's a wrap on coating all the paint on this Yukon Denali. I'm not going to bore you guys with shining the tires and shining the trim. I'm going to let it cure for a couple hours, pull it outside in the sun. I don't want to cross-contaminate anything. She looks good, feels super slick. Wish I could have did more in the paint correction like I said earlier, but hey, still protecting the vehicle. Customer's going to be pumped when they pick it up. And we're going to move on to the Tesla and just keep the ball rolling for today. Gonna move on to the Tesla. First step, we're gonna panel wipe out all our jams. We're gonna ceramic those. And then we'll panel wipe the rest of the vehicle and we will coat the exterior and then we'll move on to the wheels. I mean, just the way I do it. Alright guys, we got all the exterior paint, door jambs, under hood, all the paint in the deck lid, all that stuff's coated. And we're going to move on. We're going to use G-Technique C4 permanent trim restore on all this matte finish black plastic. Just, it's brand new. Why not? Customer didn't even request it, but a good friend of mine helps me out with detailing and whatnot. So, you know, just going to surprise him with it. And then once we're done with that, we're going to move on to the wheels and then we'll be wrapping it up. Alright guys, we finished up with the C4 permanent trim restore. As you can see, doesn't look much different because it's brand new, but it's going to stay looking like this for years to come. G-Technique claims 2 years. I stand by what they say, so I believe it. Now we're going to move on to the windshield, which is the product we're going to be using is Carbon Collective Platinum Glass. I purchased this from DetailedDivision.com. Personally, I've not used this on my own vehicle. I have G-Technique G5 on mine, and it does the job very nicely, but I always like to see what else is out there. Since this is a good friend of mine, I'm going to see what he thinks of it, and we're just going to do the front windshield. I don't want to do the side windows and everything because we have to buff some scratches out. We're going to do that at a later date. and as well as I don't want to mess with the roof. I do not want to ruin it with water spotting, but the windshield, I just do it for safety reasons, visibility reasons. And it's another little surprise I'm going to do for him. He's going to be pumped when he gets in it the first time it rains and he doesn't need his wipers. And I'll put you guys on time lapse and we'll get rolling on the windshield coating. Alright guys, we're on the last step here. We're going to coat the hubcaps and then the wheels. I'm going to put you guys on time lapse for it. I'm sure I've said it before. C5 wheel armor is the product we're going to be using. G Technique claims 2 years of durability. And let's get to it. First we got to pre-clean them with panel wipe, carpet eraser, and then get right down to coating them. Had somebody walk in while I was coating these, so I didn't get any footage of it. Protected with C5. Alright guys, that's a wrap. About 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm exhausted. Got these all coated up. Got one more on the way for tomorrow. But, as always, thanks for hanging in there guys. If you made it to this point, we're all done. Got everything coated up. Looking good. Got one more on the way for tomorrow. It's going to be a long weekend, but we'll keep pushing through it. Well, this is probably the worst outro to date. I can't even talk right. But everything's done, coated. I'm gonna go home. Thanks for watching for this long. I'm sure it's gonna be a video, but just want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.